Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, MissSkinnDeep, Unapologetically. Today I'm going to be discussing a video I saw about a few days ago concerning a young lady who called into Kevin Samuels' radio podcast. She called in asking him for advice and suggestions about relationships and how to secure a six-figure man. She was wondering why she is single, and many felt that in this video he picked her apart. Many people felt that he was unfair and that he didn't give her a chance and that he was very rude and disrespectful to her. Anybody that does not know him knows that he tells things like it is. He is a radio host. He is a fashionista. He is a life coach. He is a dating specialist, however you want to put it. He is very popular here on YouTube and other social media sites, but everybody knows that Kevin Samuels holds no punches, and when it comes to men and high value men, he definitely doesn't hold his tongue. So in this video, I want you guys to watch it and we'll discuss it at the end, and you guys tell me what you felt, how you felt. Do you think he was being disrespectful to this woman, or do you think that she had it coming to her? You be the judge.
I honestly want a six-figure guy, is what I'm realizing.
And ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so?
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one on you lines. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
Now I have to stop the video right there because I have to interject. Younger women are attracted to older men for one or two reasons. One, because he looks good for his age, which Mr. Samuels does look good for his age. I have to give it to him. He is very well kept. He is financially stable, so he is able to keep himself looking at a certain standard. And he's wealthy. Any young woman who is groomed to be hypergamous or who is looking for someone to take care of them is going to definitely give him a pass because of the one or two reasons. Because he looks good and he has a big pocketbook. Those are the only reasons, because if he did not have what he had, he would not be being looked at twice by a younger woman. But let's carry on.
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
did you, I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest. You're 35 years old. and you can look around and see the world, you don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
Right here, I have to agree with Samuels. I'd have to agree with him on this because men who secure their bag and get to a certain place in life tend to progress in every area. And we see it all the time. We've seen it happen over and over again. Men like Kobe Bryant are the exception, not the rule. We see men who will start off before fame or before, riches with one woman that he might have came up through school, through college with, and it's all good with her through the struggle. But once he gets to where he wants to be financially, if she is not on that level, he moves on to be with a woman that he feels matches him. So I would have to agree with him on that.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay, average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Now, you see what he did right there? He pretty much busted her down. He busted her self-esteem down. You know what I'm saying? He degraded her to a point to where she feels worthless. She feels like she's not good enough. He's pretty much told her, you do not have what it takes to secure, this type of man that you're asking for. You don't have what it takes to have a high value man because, once you are a single mother, you come with baggage. Once you are a certain age, your looks degrade, they downgrade. So, you do not qualify. But it's okay for him as a 50-year-old man with money, to not downgrade. He's not downgraded by his age. He's upgraded by his age because he has finances. But a woman like her, who is financially stable, by the way, that was mentioned in the video. She is financially stable. She does make 6 figures and is a business owner herself. And if you look at her, she doesn't look half bad. You know what I'm saying? She takes well care of herself. She speaks properly. I don't see what's wrong with her being a single mother. There are men out there who will date her. There are men out there who are wealthy who will date her. Are there wealthy black men out there who will date her? Most likely no, but there are men out there. Because young women like her most likely will be accepted and appreciated by someone who is not black. And that's sad. Another man of another ethnicity will accept her for who she is and the place that she is at in her life, just the way she is. And that's crazy. But him as a black man, and this is very common, especially to a dark-skinned woman, will pick her apart and tell her that she is not worth it now that he has secured himself to a point to where he can say that. But before, It was all good. It was okay to date her once, before he reached the point of where he feels like, now I'm at a certain level. I'm above you. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than you now. Now you're not worth my time. That's sad.
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in
Well, then
control.
you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more. Because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
So is it not okay for this woman to feel like she deserves better, or not even better, but that she deserves more now that she is in a position to be high value, now that she is making six figures and she feels like she's at a successful point in her life to where she should date successful men? What is wrong with that now that the shoe is on the other foot? A lot of people date their peers. If you're a millionaire, you tend to date millionaires. If you're a billionaire, you tend to date anybody who is a billionaire or a millionaire. It just comes with the territory. What's wrong with her?
And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids and you're average. And your reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you.
And I guarantee that he does not either. But he hangs out in places where high pergamous women hang out at looking for men like him. Because it's a game. These women are groomed. They are groomed. Some of these women are groomed from birth. They are passed down from their mothers to be hypergamous, to only date men of high caliber. And so they hang out in these places where men like himself has money and hang out in those certain spots, and they pry and prey and target those type of men. So women are not falling out of the sky and falling on him and in place of him just because of who he is. These women are targeting him because they know what to look for. They know where to hang out. They know where men with money are at. They know the places to be at. And that's why he finds these women. And they spend their lifetimes grooming themselves to look a certain way, act a certain way, speak a certain way, target men a certain way. You ever wonder why they all have a certain look? You ever wonder why they all kind of favor each other? They all kind of have a look to them. It's because they know what to look like. They know how to look a certain way to catch the fish that they're trying to get. It's bait, but there's nothing special about that. Let's carry on.
See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 foot, 6 feet tall, six-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. And you're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You had a pet grooming business.
He continues to pick her apart by telling her that she is average. Last I checked, you could tell anybody anything, and the sky is the limit. It is how they feel about themselves and what they are willing to do to reach those goals. Now, she may be average to him, and she might not be quote unquote what he's looking for, or even worth the wait, or worth the fight, worth the pursue. But to each its own. That's his opinion. He is imposing his own interest and his own thoughts on her, and that's not right, because to some other hypergamous, six-figured, high-value man, she might be everything to him. Let's carry on.
You've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I'm looking at you, if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
I'm sorry?
No, you don't. You don't look the same, because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
And I don't understand what's wrong with enhancing yourself to look the way that you want to look. He dyes his hair to look the way he wants to look. He is a 51-year-old man with lots of gray. He is almost all gray, but he dyes his hair to look younger because he wants to be more appealing to younger women. That is not the way that he naturally looks. So what's wrong with her enhancing her look? She's not going out doing anything, getting under a knife. She's simply enhancing her hair and her eyes. I don't get it. I don't understand what the problem is. Is it because she's a black woman who is enhancing her look? Because women of all color enhance their look. This has nothing to do with attracting a high value man. Yes, they like natural women, but she doesn't look far from being too natural.
So, what is your advice for women that?
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean. I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you, and I'm telling me I'm being mean. Get the fuck out of my phone. Tired of y'all doing this shit.
Can you believe that? So, wow. I mean, damn, did it get turned up very fast. He calls her broad. You know what I'm saying? And then basically tells her to get the F up off his live. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not, listening to what he has to tell her. She's not adhering to, his advice, I suppose. So basically he was done with her. So, you guys tell me what you guys think about this. There's so many men like him, and the crazy thing about this is it stems way deeper than just her wanting a high value man. Because if she was talking to a different ethnicity, a different man of a different ethnicity, I guarantee you she would have been getting a different type of advice. But this man seems to be having some type of chip on his shoulder in regards to her. It's something about her that's being unsaid, unspoken, that, is causing him to react the way he is reacting. And at first I thought this had to do with just women, but then I found this video.
You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing centers at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
So I guess you guys can see here, he doesn't discriminate when it comes to insulting men or women. You know what I'm saying? He has this certain way of thinking and a certain thought, a process about how he feels a man or a woman should look, should be to be acceptable. And that's only to his own standards. I know he has a lot of followers, and I know that there are a lot of men out there who claim to be red pill, who probably eat this man's lives up and watch every video that he posts, thinking that this is funny and hilarious and entertaining to watch someone like this. But, you know, people like to watch people degrade and talk down on other people. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, narcissists seem to get a lot of attention until the attention is on them. So anyways, that's all I have to say about this. You guys tell me what you guys thought about the video in the comments section. Let's be adults and really have a adult-like conversation. Let's be respectful, and don't forget, come back at a later time. And this is my video, and it's your girl once again, Miss Skin Deep, unapologetically.